What's up, party people? On a Wednesday, I think they call it Hump Day. Wonder why they would call it Hump Day. Whoa, Crypto Corey, you're on it, bud. First one to the party. How you doing, Crypto Corey? You know me, I'm just breaking the news. That's what I do. I break the news first. $39.94 for Bitcoin, the mothership. It's true. Nancy Smith, how you doing today, Nancy? Are you having a fantastic Wednesday? Are you enjoying your Wednesday? Are you buying cryptocurrencies? Have you heard the news? And Jermaine, my man, how you doing, Jermaine? Weren't we just talking? I could have sworn we were just talking. Could have sworn. I know we were just talking. I mean, unless my memory is not serving me correctly, I know we were just talking. So, it's pretty cool when you can start booking your travel with Bitcoin. And take a look at the breaking news today. Bitcoin is accepting Expedia to accelerate its global expansion. Haha! I'm going to be going on a trip pretty soon and I'm going to pay with Bitcoin. Expedia, the giant pro-Bitcoin online travel company, has worldwide expansion plans. Specifically, the company's new CEO will push for expanding the company's presence into Europe and Asia. Expedia uses technology and accepts Bitcoin to revolutionize travel. Expedia's new CEO, Mark Åkerström, told the Financial Times that the company is planning to speed up its expansion plans. In this regard, Åkerström sees new technologies as playing a dominant role in the travel industry. Such artificial intelligence and voice platforms, he said in an interview with GeekWire. In effect, Expedia is a company that has successfully demonstrated the aggressive use technology to its advantage. Indeed, Expedia's vision is to revolutionize travel through the power of technology. Bitcoin is one example of Expedia's use of technology. In 2014, while Mark Åkerström was Chief Financial Officer and EVP of Operations, Expedia became one of the largest online travel companies in the world to accept the mothership, Bitcoin. When announcing that the company was accepting Bitcoin, Michael Goldman, Vice President, Expedia Global Product, said, Expedia Inc. is in a unique position as one of the world's leading online travel agencies to solve travel planning and booking for our customers and partners alike by adopting the latest payment technologies. This is huge. What do you guys think about Expedia accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment? I mean, I find this extremely exciting. This is just another example of why I've been telling you guys since the beginning that Bitcoin is going to have mass adoption on a global scale. Everyone's going to be using it. It's going to be used as a form of currency. As you can see, it is the #1 cryptocurrency in the world as far as price and as far as market cap. So, why do I believe that Bitcoin is going to be adopted by the masses? Well, I have the proof. I have the proof right here. Expedia thinks so highly of them that they are accepting Bitcoin to pay for your travel. And they're one of the first and only travel agencies since 2014 that has accepted Bitcoin as a form of payment. Now, if you don't think that this is going to lead to mass adoption, well, why would they accept Bitcoin as a form of payment if they didn't believe that it was going to lead to mass adoption? And Expedia is already a global company. And if they're already accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment and they are a global company, who is next? Who will be next to accept the mothership? Who will be next to accept Bitcoin as a form of payment? Because this will continue. This trend is only going to continue. Mark Åkerström holds an MBA degree from Harvard. He replaced Dara Khosrowshahi, another pro-Bitcoin business leader. Khosrowshahi headed Expedia from 2005 until September 2017. Under his leadership, the company started to accept the cryptocurrency. Khosrowshahi is now the CEO of Uber. However, according to an Expedia press release, Khosrowshahi will remain as a member of Expedia's board of directors. Expedia's acceptance of the cryptocurrency. You know what? Let's take a look at some of the other prices. Let's look at, this is Litecoin, guys. Look at the price of Litecoin at $53 right now. Expedia's acceptance of the cryptocurrency is executed through Coinbase. Clients wanting to pay in Bitcoin are redirected to Coinbase's website. Coinbase sets the Bitcoin exchange rate. Now that Bitcoin-friendly executives head Uber and Expedia, it might be within the realm of the possibility that these two disruptor companies will eventually find areas in which they could collaborate. In this regard, GeekWire's editor Tody Bishop asked Åkerström whether he expected partnerships with Uber. Åkerström replied, "I would hope so. We were just actually in New York together last week, and I spent a couple of hours with Dara. I think we're both quite focused on how do we make the most of the opportunities within our boundaries. But do you know, I think it's possible in the future. I'd love to see it." Wow. In November 1999, Microsoft announced its initial public offering for Expedia online travel services. This was the first Microsoft division to be spun off into a public company. At the time, Expedia had become the most popular web offering, comprising 7 million users. Now Expedia owns and manages several products such as Hotels.com, Trivago, Travelocity, CarRentals.com, Hotwire, and Engencia. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is huge for global expansion and global adoption and mass adoption. Expedia's expanding its presence worldwide will help Bitcoin increase its adoption rate. As you guys can see here, Litecoin hit a low of $33. Wow. On the 15th, when everybody was talking about how China was going to be shutting down exchanges. And now we see that travel agencies are accepting Bitcoin. Wow. This is so amazing. All I can tell you guys is we need to accumulate and accumulate and accumulate more Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to be accepted more and more every single day. And what we need to do is we need to accumulate it. And the more we accumulate, the more we will win. That is the truth, people. That is the truth. What is up, D. Davis? Yeah, we can take trips on Bitcoin. Right on Expedia, guys. You heard it here first. Of course it's being adopted. D. Davis is asking about BTSC. What do I think about it? Do I think it's a buy? Well, let's take a look first at some cryptocurrencies before we look at stocks. And if we look at Ripple, we've seen it here. I showed you guys the bottom right at 15 cents. I showed you guys the bottom. And now we see Ripple right now at 18.7. And I put out a video yesterday explaining to you guys why I think Ripple is so amazing. I told you guys, 4 seconds for transaction speed. No other coin in the world is faster than Ripple. They are the fastest. They are faster than Bitcoin. And they are faster than Ethereum. Bitcoin takes over an hour to do a transaction. Ethereum takes over 2 minutes. And Ripple takes 4 seconds. I also showed you guys that the banks are charging or costing the banks around $8 to send a wire. And with Ripple, it's only costing about $4. So using Ripple will actually save the banks. I believe the number was $3.61 per wire transaction. And Ripple is already being adopted by major banks. Let's take a look at it actually. I want to show you guys some of the banks that is adopting Ripple. Let's take a look at some of the banks that is adopting Ripple. Okay? Because you guys need to know this. You guys need to know why you're buying these coins. And I'm learning every single day. And you need to start to learn every single day. A lot of you guys still aren't buying. And I'm just like, why? 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 You guys think this is a fad? This ain't no fad, guys. This is the truth. But there's a lot of lies out there. You gotta learn to read through it. Let's go right to Ripple's website. Right there. There's the proof. 4 seconds. Ripple does their transactions in 4 seconds. Ethereum, 2 minutes. Bitcoin, 3 to 5. Bitcoin, 1+ hours. Normal banks are doing 3 to 5 days. I mean, the proof's right there. Proof's right there. The fastest. Payments settle in 4 seconds. 4 seconds. Look at all the places right now that Ripple is being accepted. These transactions are happening live.
So what's really happening? Why is the entire cryptocurrency industry in the red today? Why is JP Morgan really saying that Bitcoin is a fraud? And why is China really banning ICOs and saying that they are illegal? What is the true agenda of the elite? Why are they destroying the digital revolution? Thank you for watching, everybody.
Currently doing payments in 27 countries, guys. Ripple. Currently doing payments in 27 countries right now. With businesses sending more than 155 trillion of cross-border payments annually, it is crucial that we continue to innovate to make international payments easier and faster, not just for our clients, but also for the future of the payments industry. Here it is. Right there. Currently costs the bank $8.21 to send a wire. Costs Ripple $4.45 to send a wire, saving your bank $3.76. So they've got a chart here which actually breaks down how much the bank will save in millions based on the amount of transactions. So it's pretty unbelievable and very analytical. And you guys really need to position yourself and understand what is going on here in the cryptocurrency revolution, because Ripple is a major player in this game. Major player in this game, okay? And even though right now their price isn't indicative of that, that doesn't matter. What matters is that they are legitimate, they are real, and they have real banks, big banks that are working with them right now. Huge banks, massive, massive clients. Overview. These are all the different places and all the different banks that are doing transactions with Ripple as we speak. I mean, it's constant and never ending. It's absolutely unbelievable what Ripple is doing. And I just think that everyone really needs to study and learn more about Ripple. Everybody needs to really understand what is in it for Ripple and what's in it for the banks and why they would want to work with Ripple and what Ripple has to offer. Because Ripple is just an incredible opportunity. Incredible. In fact, I wonder if I have a video here for you. I wonder if I have a video I can get you guys. Check this out. It is scalable. Ripple consistently handles 1,500 transactions per second, 24/7, and can scale to handle the same throughput as Visa. So put that in perspective. Visa, which is already being used globally, worldwide, Ripple has the scalability to utilize as many transactions as Visa. So why wouldn't a major bank want to work with Ripple? This is why I've been telling you guys Ripple is the truth. And it's still very reasonable as far as price. If you look at the price and the value, you can see that it's been as low as 15 cents just recently, and right now we're at 18.4. So where can it go? Well, it's been a lot higher than that price as well. Just in the last 6 months, we've seen it as high as 38 cents. So we've seen it as high as 38 cents. It's currently at 18.5. So do I believe that Ripple has upside? Yes. Have we seen it higher than this? Yes. Can it go back there? Absolutely it can go back there. Do I know when it's going to go up there? No. But based on the chart, you can see the lowest it's really been in the last few months is 15 cents. So if you can get it at 15 cents, I think 15 cents is a great price. I would like to pick it up between 15 and 18 and just load up at these levels, because I've told you guys that if Ripple one day somehow goes to $100 and you can buy it now at under 20 cents, and let's just say you bought $2,000 worth and you just store it away, and one day Ripple goes to $100, that will turn into $1 million investment for you. And this is what I'm trying to explain to you guys is the opportunity within cryptocurrencies. Now, a lot of people want to know, like, Rich, what are your top picks? I'm going to tell you guys right now my top picks. I only got 5 that I'm really interested in. And they are Bitcoin, of course, the mothership, which everybody should be, interested in, obviously, for many different reasons. But as you can see, Bitcoin just recently had a crash all the way down to 3,000. Right now we're at 4,000. So where is the line that it's really been trading at? Pretty much where it's at right now, 3,900. So that's kind of like the medium trading averages, okay, that you guys got to look at. This is the middle trading averages. So we've seen a dip underneath there, dip here, dip obviously for about a week here, and now we're kind of coming back to these levels. So where do I think we're going to go from here? We're probably either going to take off or we're going to go right back down and even hit lower levels. But most likely we're going to take off because Bitcoin is just getting more massive. And as it gets more mass adoption, it's just only going to continue to accumulate. And as everyone consistently accumulates slivers of Bitcoin and the elite start buying large amounts of it, it's going to drive the price back up. And what I think is happening here, and I'm going to tell you guys my top 5, but I'll also show you guys some stocks. GBTC is the number 1 cryptocurrency stock. It's actually a portion of Bitcoin. I believe it's just under 10% of Bitcoin. Bitcoin Investment Trust, GBTC, currently at $709. We've seen it as high as $1,000. We first started watching this earlier in the year at $100, people. It's now at $710. If you like stocks, this is the number 1 cryptocurrency stock in the world. Okay? Currently at $700. BTCS at 13 cents, currently up 5%, traded 3.2 million shares. BTCS is a fully reporting bulletin board company and currently trading at 13 cents. And MGTI, this is John McAfee's public company under the symbol MGTI, currently trading at $2.64, traded 773,000 shares in volume, currently up 2%. BTSC, currently up 6% today at 7 cents, traded 3.4 million shares. That's another stock. And here is a exchange, DIGAF. It's actually the exchange that I buy Ripple from. Now, it was way higher. It was at 40 cents. It's now down to 11. So I always say buy in the red, sell in the green. Is this a good price? I don't know. It's calmed down hard. So I'm definitely watching it. If I can get it under 10 cents, I think that might be a good price. But it's coming down hard. And this is where I buy my Ripple Digitrade Financial Corp, a fully reporting bulletin board company based out of Vancouver, Canada. But it's taking it on the chin. And GAHC, another one of the companies that I own, it's a cryptocurrency stock, which I've bought it much higher, and I gotta be patient, but I'm actually thinking about lowering my average cost at around a penny. So if I see it go to a penny, I'll probably be picking it up at that price to lower my cost average. Those are some stocks. You want to see some of the big ones? How about Facebook? Facebook at $171. Down slightly. How about Amazon? Let's take a look at Amazon. Amazon is at $964. Just cannot break 1,000. All right, people, those are some stocks for you. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys who I love. And I love a few coins specifically. And they happen to be the top ones. Bitcoin, oh Bitcoin. How I love the mothership. And you are my numero uno. Of all cryptocurrencies, I love you the most. And you are my first pick. And then Bitcoin Cash, because you are faster than Bitcoin, I love you second. It's true. I love Bitcoin Cash. It is being adopted more and more every single day. Bitcoin Cash is the truth. And because it is 8 times faster than Bitcoin, soon to only be 4 times, because Bitcoin is forking in November and is going to be doubling in speed, going from 1 to 2 blocks. But Bitcoin Cash is 8 megabytes. So if Bitcoin Cash is 8 times faster than Bitcoin, then you know I love Bitcoin Cash. And it's being adopted every day, people. So understand, Bitcoin Cash is not going anywhere. Start loading up on Bitcoin Cash, okay? Start loading up on Bitcoin. Get it when it's in the red. Buy it when it's cheap, but just buy it. And Ethereum, how I love the Ethereum. I buy you too. And Litecoin, how I love you too. I buy you too. So you ask, where, oh where do I buy these 4? And in Canada, I tell you, Quadriga. Quadriga CX is the only exchange I know where you can buy these 4. And you ask me where I buy Ripple. I buy Ripple at Digitrade. I also buy Ripple at Bittrex. That's where I also buy Ripple. And now you guys have learned today my top 4 plus Ripple for my top 5 cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Ripple are my top 5 cryptocurrencies that I'm accumulating right now, that I want to have every day, that I want to get as many as possible. And I would suggest you too position yourself on those fabulous 5. Those are the rich picks, my fabulous 5 picks. And you heard it here first. And if you buy all 5, I can pretty much guarantee you that next year you will be a winner. Mark my words, you can book it. Pick up those 5, and in a year, you will be winning big. Very big. Huge. It's true. Those are my Fab 5. Thank you for watching, everybody. Expedia accepts Bitcoin to revolutionize travel. Do you own the mothership? Do you want to take a vacation and use Bitcoin? Now you can. Accumulate the top 4 that you see, plus Ripple. You heard it here first. It's your boy Rich saying, I'm out. Peace. Take a look at Litecoin, Ripple, and Bitcoin, the mothership. I'll show you the chart for the last year, in case you were wondering if Bitcoin's a good investment. Next trip I take, I'll be using Bitcoin. Look at that chart.
So what's really happening? Why is the entire cryptocurrency industry in the red today? Why is JP Morgan really saying that Bitcoin is a fraud? And why is China really banning ICOs and saying that they are illegal? What is the true